Hey, how's it going? It's Walsh here, sick as always. Welcome to episode 6 of my Ruthless SSF run on Necropolis League. The Earthshatter character is fantastic to play. I don't know, man. Like, I was really worried I was going to hate the whole, like, piano warcry thing. But honestly, I'm down with it. It's very nice. Not only does it heal you, but it buffs you and it blows up all your stuff to do more damage. It feels like, you get a lot out of pressing those buttons, and I like that. Anyway, I hope you enjoy the video, and I'll see you near the end. I still have some critical levels to gain to not only get more damage, but also some defense and quality of life. And we want to go for Uber Lab because if I get Uber, not only will I blow up all the corpses around me when I Warcry, but on top of that, my Warcry speed is going to be even faster. I don't know how much of a difference 20% is going to make, but I intend to find out. Anyway, mapping on this character feels pretty amazing, even though I only have 3,100 HP. This character feels awesome, dude. My god. It would be insane if I could have some automating berserk action, but I want to be straight up with you. I don't think it's going to happen, and I don't think it's going to be worth it. I know I could use Warlord's Mark, but the thing is, it's not going to trigger against rare or trash mobs or anything. And if anything, I'd want it on cast when damage taken and not mark on hit. But I don't think I'm going to do that, man, because I sacrifice so much damage to get rid of vulnerability. Vulnerability is fantastic. And on top of that, I don't know if it's worth it because having a bunch of rage gives me a ridiculous amount of movement speed, which on Ruthless feels quite wonderful, let me tell you. I finished my first Alva temple, which feels pretty nice. It's not really good temple, but I'm not going to complain. Gave me some XP, gave me a few inventories of rares, which is always good. And faster casting support, because why not? Hey, free support gems, right? It's the wrong color. I'm really looking for Pulverize or Man of War, or whatever it's called, Fist of War. That would be pretty incredible, because I never get to use those supports. But anyway, the boss dropped trash, but no complaints from me, man. It's just nice to be able to map and I got my first aura drop. Finally. Arctic armor, at first I was like, it's not great. But to be honest with you, it feels pretty awesome. And don't forget, it means I'm immune to being frozen now. So now I'm immune to freeze, I'm immune to stun, and I'm immune to corrupting blood, which is pretty nice. I'm pretty happy about that. So anyway, my mapping feels pretty incredible. Like I was saying before, pretty much nothing kills me except for like really juiced up league mechanic that I did something stupid, or just poison. It's pretty much the only two things that kill me. Bosses pretty much can't kill me. I most of the time just stand there and face tank whatever they're doing, which I haven't been able to do that in a long time, and makes me feel pretty happy. Oh man, Shockwave. Why Shockwave? I was excited for a second because I'm looking for supports I don't usually look for, but fortunately those were not the ones. Did a couple 3-to-1s as you just saw, and they were trash. And time for a swap, which is also trash. If I had that league start though, my god, my league start would have felt so much better if I had that. So the ghosts were pretty decent in this temple. Nothing too crazy, but I mean, stack of random currency stuff and a map or two. I'm not gonna complain about that. It's pretty cool. I mean, granted, they're lower tier maps, but I mean, I'm gonna have to do some lower tier farming at some point anyway, so I'm not really too upset about that. Okay. I don't really think that shield's good anymore, but hey, whatever, I'll take it. I'll take it. At worst, at the very worst, free alchemy shards. I am not complaining. Anyway, got another map done, tier 8. My goal right now is to finish all of my yellows because that would be nice. Not only to get some free points, but just to have that over with. I went and did Uber Lab, and to be honest with you, I thought it was going to be like a whole thing. I stomped him. My damage wasn't crazy, but I stomped him. Now our war cries make enemy corpses explode, and we got a little bit of war cry speed from the tiny node, and I got some quality here. And on top of that, all of my war cries exert one more attack, which is pretty fantastic. I got a free 10% quality, not gonna complain about that. And I swapped into trash. Unfortunate. The 20% quality on Earthshatter is pretty apt. Like, honestly, I was gonna say it's pretty good, but it's actually kind of insane, to be honest with you. Not only does it make every attack launch one additional spike, but your maximum spikes goes up by 3, which is pretty incredible. That's a lot of free damage for just getting quality. And yeah, I'll definitely be working towards that. What is this, Axe League? Never mind, that is a terrible roll. Unfortunate. Honestly, if that was like a 148 or better, I could definitely see me using that Axe. I mean, it wouldn't be better than this one, but I mean, it would be pretty good for like an elemental build, I guess. Anyway, got 3-to-1 here. Not really anything I can really hope for, but whatever. More gems, I guess. That's cool. Gonna run my first red map here. Very excited for that. If I complete this map, I'm allowed to reroll any ascendancy I want at any time. And as you imagine, I definitely have no problem in this map. We hit level 80. The XP feels incredible. Can't wait to see how the corpses are gonna feel once I eventually sustain reds. But I don't really plan on really pushing straight into reds right now. Like I said, I want to finish all of my yellow tiers first. But you never know what happens. You just kind of have to go with what you got. I have to tell you, the triple healing Warcry made the absolute easiest swamp phase I've ever seen in my life. I just walked straight to wherever the boss or the portal was. Had no issues at all. Didn't have to worry about using my flask or trying to make it to the next platform. I just infinitely healed, which I've never been able to do before. That was sick. I might want to try using the triple Warcry on other stuff. Because my god, what a great time. I would like to do a another slam build with this axe, obviously, but not like this. I don't want to do Earth Shatter again, and it's also going to be a skill I haven't played in a long time. But that's not going to be for a while. I plan on playing this character for a while, especially after dropping a melee fizz damage support. My God, like once I get like Pulverize or Fist of War, my damage is going to jump up so much. Or Brutality. Oh my God, the dream, man. You just have to dream. I got an Earth Shatter drop, which is kind of funny. Not that I could use it, but it's kind of funny to see. Experience gained on a Scarab. What? That's I didn't know that was a thing. Anyway, I was just doing some lower tier maps, just trying to relax and chill. The main thing I'm trying to do right now is just farm alchemy orbs because, to be honest with you, I'm dropping too many maps and I don't have the ability to actually roll them all for completion. So yeah, I'm just doing some low tier and then jumping back up. Like here, I just did a tier 12, and we got ourselves our Black Star fight, which okay, which to be honest with you, I died twice in this fight. I was not as tanky against her moves as I thought I was, but that's cool. Took her down. No big deal. I think I died twice, I believe. Anyway, my big plan for this league is to use thorough exploration. And after 2 maps of testing, I already knew I loved this strategy. My God, do you see all the rares in all the maps, dude? Like, what the hell? So, my advice for you, if you are at the point now where you can actually like sustain, yellow tier maps, like high, like 7 to 10, something like that, I would recommend your second tree. You use, I'll put my tree in the description down below, but use thorough exploration and use whatever league mechanic you want. But my God, this will give you so much currency because you'll be selling all of these rares, and even if every 5 rares gets you 1 alchemy shard, oh my god, an honor home. This strategy right here will help you maintain alks to do your higher tier maps. It's a pretty good strategy. I'm enjoying it a lot, and there's a lot of freedom. You're gonna see my tree where I took essence and alva and stuff like that, but you don't have to do that. I'll have a variant down there too for you to like just customize it how you want. But yeah, highly recommend you use this node. I've gotten more rares and uniques in the past like 5 maps than I have in the last like 4 hours. So it's pretty solid. And I guess I'm not blocking ritual this league. I did not know they had jeweler or omens in the in the ritual. And on top of that, I made a good prism ring. What the hell? It's got leech. It's got a little bit of damage. Got some life. I mean, it's not perfect, but hey, it's an upgrade. Hey, look at that. 2 10. Oh, never mind. I thought it was 2 tier 10s. It's 10 and 8. Still pretty cool. I made a relatively good amethyst ring. If that would have hit physical damage to attacks and not fire damage to attacks, that ring would have been god tier. Unfortunately, I keep like being impatient, and instead of waiting to get all the like blocking stuff for a craft, I kind of just go for it, man. I just want gear, dude. I don't want to wait. I don't want to wait and use an entire graveyard and get one freaking item. I want items, dude. I want items now. I did try doing the thorough exploration for the empowered bosses on higher tier maps. I will tell you, it'll give you a ton of loot and it'll help with your map returns, but it can make the fights last quite a while. Like, I'm doing relatively good damage right here, and the fight takes a lot longer. Probably takes about, oh wait, correct. I think that's my, oh no, it's a yellow, I thought it was a red. I think it takes about 3 to 4 times longer to kill the map boss. So just have that in perspective whenever you're thinking about doing this. Think about when you're running a map, if the boss that you're killing right now, if it took 4 times as long, would you still want to do it? Now, if you can kill the boss in like half a second, there you go, it'll be fine. But I wouldn't recommend like, okay, you just hit yellows. don't do this yet. I'd probably wait. But once you can do it for like your lower tier maps, as long as you can do it above like tier 3, I think it's worth it. I'm sure it'd be worth it on tier 1s, but I mean, if you're on tier 1s, you're probably having a really bad time. So you need to get out of tier 1s, okay? Get out of there. Anyway, we completed another tier 11. I know I want to finish my red maps first, but I just gotta do completions where I get them, man. Anyway, I went and did another Uber lab because getting 20% quality, like I said before, is pretty fantastic. And my swap gave me trauma. I can't even complain because obviously trauma support is incredible, but it makes me sad because it's not what I want. Normally it's, I'd like that. You know what's sad though? At first I was like, hey, maybe I could revisit Cleave, which I still might do if I get that unique axe that gives rage. But I forgot it doesn't actually work because it's only for it's only for strike skills. What the hell? Anyway, got in the Alva Temple here. We got a unique swap, which is cool. More importantly, we got a tier 3 breach room with which, by the way, if you have not run a tier 3 breach room, you should go do it because they are fantastic. I actually swapped into Abyssgos. I think this is my first, maybe second time actually having Abyssgos on Ruthless, which is going to feel absolutely amazing. It's going to be a good time. Anyway, got a 3 to 1 here. I think there's 4 total recipes. Yeah, 4. And I was gonna say it's all trash, but you know what? Pinpoint I might need. So I got a flame that gives us packs of exiles, and for some reason I thought it just meant like the accompanied exiles. No, dude, the pack is literally just like 7 or 8 exiles. And unfortunately for me, this map also rolled crit because I had no idea what I was getting myself into. So yeah, I failed this map. I did try to slowly kite them away and kill them. I killed about 2 or 3 packs like this, but dude, the chaos guy that like does the explosion around you, when he crits, you feel it. I have like minus like 30 chaos res, and if one of those like bursts of damage took me to like 500 HP. It was a bad time. Anyway, doing the farming using the Necropolis skill tree is pretty great. Every time I get a double corpse drop, I just smile and feel like life is just going my way, to be honest with you. I did some more higher tier maps with empowered bosses. It's pretty good, dude. It's pretty good. It's pretty nice. I'm having a great time. This has honestly got to be already. I think this is my favorite Ruthless League. Not just because. Oh my god, that's a brutality. Okay, well, 25% more damage for me. Hey, a random 5 link. Finally, after all this time, though, I get to take off endurance charge on stun or whatever it is. My god. It's like, it gives me like 4% more damage. Wow, pretty cool. Anyway, went and did some more maps. Like I said, I have a few red maps just chilling. Hey, cold pen, nice. But like I said, I really want to finish off all my yellow tier maps. That way I don't have to go back and do it later. And plus, I really like doing it that way anyway, because it gives me more time to farm. Hey, Arcane Surge. It just feels nice. I like it a lot. Stagnation. The quality things are pretty nice. Getting 30% on, okay, life gain on hit, cool. Fair enough. 3 to 1, please. Why? Why are you like this? My 3 to 1s this league have been absolutely terrible. What is that? Oh, sad. Man, I thought there was like a new staff or something. I totally forgot that thing existed. Anyway, it's nice to just stand and stuff and kill the enemies, and then you get a key rack after. It's been a great time. Not getting any scouting reports, but it'll happen. 5% chance to shock. Wow. Pretty crazy. What's up, Tattoo Man? Goodbye. Oh, double tattoo. Hey, if you made it this far in the video, I just want to say thank you so much for watching. I really do appreciate it. I am level 83, 75% of the way to 84. Our resists are all capped, which feels incredible. Minus 38 chaos, which is honestly not my worst. My armor is looking a lot better. I need to upgrade my gloves and my boots. They are both atrocious. But also on top of that, I need to get a real belt. I mean, Biscos is nice, but I don't want to be using that in red maps. Anyway, looking at my currency right now, it's going pretty well. I got some alchemy saved up. I have what was I just gonna say? Oh yeah, I have a lot of gems saved up, which is pretty cool. Nothing for me, unfortunately. I kind of ran all of my red maps, which is pretty nice. And I did something really dumb last night. So let me show you my 2 trees really quickly here. I'll have stuff in the description. I went on my main tree to get obviously sustain. I have 68% for +1, 30% increased maps. I get maps all the time. I was using thorough exploration for a while, but I turned it off. It's pretty rough at higher tier maps. So here's the mistake I made. Last night, I ran about 4 red maps and like a few yellow maps, all using this tree because I was like, I'm gonna get all this loot, I'm gonna get all these scarabs, which I did, and I'm gonna get all these, empowered stuff. But let me tell you, even with the empowered, if you have no map stuff at all, like this build has literally like 4% plus one chance or something like that. Yeah, like maybe like 10%. Yeah, I got no maps last night. So I basically deleted a huge chunk of my map pool, so I have to go and fix that. But that's okay. This build is literally intended for low tier farming. I don't know why I did that to myself, but that's fine. I love this tree though. I get a lot of currency, I get a lot of essence. I've used all of it because I've been crafting pretty much non-stop. Scarabs are looking okay. I got a lot of scarabs, and I use them all the time. Like pretty much every time I get an Alva scarab, I use it, or at least save until I get 4. I can't believe they brought these back. I can't even imagine what this one does. But if I get like a ton of these saved up, dude, this is gonna be the league for leveling. My God, like where's the shrine thing? Yeah, look at this. So you get the XP gain, right? You grab that shrine. There's probably going to be one that makes shrines last longer, or you can just take it on your tree. You have a bunch of these saved up, and you run Alva. My God, this is going to be a great league. Anyway, I don't upload on Sundays usually because I'm usually hanging out with my wife. So I just want to say thank you so much for watching. My plan is just to fix my map pool, finish off the tier 11s, tier 11s, the yellow tier maps, which this is all I need. 2 more tier 10s. I got almost all my 11s. I got a couple of 12s, and that's pretty much as far as I've gone. Hopefully, by the time I'm back on Monday, I'll be on 14 plus. But I might just farm lower tier maps all day Sunday just to stock up on alchemies because I have been deleting them. Anyway, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you Monday.